tags, no links, images, or headings, and a clickbait title. First, I need to craft a catchy title, and the original article talks about Bob Iger and Michael Eisner's conflict over the Jimmy Kimmel incident. Maybe something like Disney drama when a former CEO's tweet shook the mouse house. That's fun and hints at the drama. Next, the opening should ask a question to hook readers. Something like, ever wondered what happens when a late night monologue collides with corporate politics and decades old grudges? That sets the stage for the story. The user wants a courteous reminder to subscribe and like. I'll place that at the beginning, but in a way that flows naturally, and maybe after the hook question, say, stick around and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this a thumbs up. Now, breaking the article into paragraphs under 40 words, each paragraph should be concise. I'll need to paraphrase the original content, ensuring originality. For example, instead of directly stating the controversy, I'll describe the events leading up to it with a storytelling approach, including a joke towards the end. Oh, yeah. The original mentions Eisner's tweet being the final straw. A joke could be something about Disney needing a new script for their next movie, referencing the drama. The conclusion must end with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. I'll make sure that's the closing line. Also, avoiding any markdown except tags, which check for any links or images to exclude. Ensure the text is straightforward, easy to read, and flows well. Watch out for any emojis or special formatting as prohibited. Let me structure each paragraph starting with the hook, then the background, Eisner's involvement, the clash, the fallout, and the conclusion with the joke. Each section needs to be a separate tag, keeping sentences tight and engaging. Double check the word count per paragraph to stay under 40 words. Use simple language and maintain a lighthearted tone where appropriate, especially with the joke at the end. Make sure the title is in the title tag and that the HTML is correctly formatted without any errors. And so finally, ensure that the response doesn't mention being an AI and stays within the user specified guidelines. Review the original article to capture all key points accurately without copying the structure. Once everything aligns with the instructions, finalize the HTML output, end of thought that are 20.42s. Ever wondered what happens when a late night monologue collides with corporate politics and decades old grudges? Stick around and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this a thumbs up. Now, I have really done also a joke about a politician sparked chaos. Disney yanked Jimmy Kimmel's show off the air Um, and affiliates revolted in unions rallied majors. Even the ACLU chimed in. But the real twist, the final blow, came from a man long gone from the company, Michael Eisner, Disney's former titan, now 83, tossed a grenade from the sidelines. Disney tossed a grenade from the sidelines, RAS, and his single post on X, "Where has all the leadership gone?" It wasn't just a jab. It was a dagger aimed straight at Bob Iger's ego. Iger, Disney's current CEO, Lowe's Eisner, and their feud dates back to the 2000s. Eisner humiliated Iger during a brutal succession battle. The scars never healed. So when Eisner's words landed, they stung worse than any protest or petition. The controversy began when Kimmel falsely linked a Trump supporter to an assassination. Sinclair and Nexstar refused to air the episode. Disney caved, pulling the show, but the backlash was volcanic. Iger's team scrambled. Unions accused Disney of surrendering to political pressure. Celebrities piled on, and donors threatened to walk. Yet it was Eisner's cold public dismissal that cracked Iger's resolve. CEO with thin skin meant his match in a ghost from the past. Iger relented. Kimmel returned. He returned. Okay. No apologies demanded. No restrictions imposed to fire. And a decision whispered volumes. Eisner's jab wasn't just about leadership. It was personal bot. And it worked. Eisner's reign was defined by grit. He'd have threatened affiliates to keep the show on air. Igeria, risk-averse and diplomatic, folded under pressure. Two leaders, a central system. Two styles. One feud that rewrote Disney's drama playbook. The fallout seeped into Hollywood's social circles. The free speech fundraiser at Iger's home nearly collapsed. And guests fumed over Disney's capitulation. Meanwhile, Eisner's words echoed. Out of control intimidation had won. He claimed 20 years ago, Eisner left Disney in disgrace. And then he humiliated his successor again. And the irony, a man once ousted for arrogance forced Iger into a retreat using nothing but a tweet and a history of spite. Next time you binge a Disney Plus show, remember, behind the magic, egos clash harder than any cartoon villain. And if you made it this far, you've earned a gold star. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.